Good morning, YouTube. Another episode. I've done it again, but we ain't letting you down today. We've been out. We're in March. We've been to Tesco's. We've tried to reach out to Trucker Tim. Here's today's episode. Right then, boys and girls, let's look back. Bouncing. Yeah, that's bouncing. We got the mic set up. Right, swinging doors. Not the keenest on doing this, but we like the customer, so we're going to do it. We are swinging a second-hand door today. So this might not look the best, but we're going to do our best. So take your door, situate it in the hole. Nice. Take the windbag, get it under the door. Right. Here's where the skill comes into it. Don't like that, does it? Blimey. Now that's better. Don't advise you kicking your customers' doors to anyone watching. Right. Let's pick you guys up. Let's show you around. Let's show you what we're looking for. Right, so what I'm looking for is, I could see how that's tight there. We've got a gap there. So all I want to do, he says, take the old pencil, space me finger so that I'll start somewhere there. And now I'll roughly know what I've got to take off. Then that will then trim that into the head, and that is called scribing. Don't need to worry about that being tight there and loose there, because to be honest, that's down there, which actually has reminded me, shift that over, because else we ain't square to our head yet. So let's loosen that off a bit. Right, we're looking a bit better now. Not perfect, but this is an old door and an old door frame. So let's just test that again. Get the pencil, Amazon special, link in the bio. So hard, guys, so hard. To be honest, it's a bit much there anyway. So now we're going to take that bit of the head off. Magic gripper. I would recommend these to the college kids to use, for instance. To do as you want to do. Good yarn, sort of stop. And then just the sleeve and do that back up, and we're good to go. Lovely. Now you've got that one. Symmetry. massive thing that sets apart amateur doors, DIY doors to professional doors. Take your addresses off. One, the painters will love you. Or if you're a DIY and you're painting going to sell, no, paint don't stick to sharp edges, the corners. This is obviously going to help you see the edge when you have to back up to your door. So you absolutely should be doing that. That looks pretty good, doesn't it, guys? Stay there. Should stay there. He says that as he turns his back and it falls over. Let's check it out then, guys. Nice even gaps. If I try and flick that over a bit. That's not the evenest, that's not the bestest, but it'll work. It's the best I've got at the minute with an old door. If this was a new house and a new door line and a new door, you'd want this to be perfect, but no situation like this is ever perfect. So the idea of the game in these scenarios is to draw the eye away from the detail. So if you can spot something, that looks crazy bad, then instead of like, oh, I can't work with this, oh, I can't get around this, problem solve, split the difference between things, 50-50 it out, and just draw your eye away from the detail and make it look the best you can. Good chippy can get over anything. So let's lay this down now then. So let me teach you some problem solver, and drop a comment below if you guys would do something different, and if so, what and why. Well, you don't have to put why, you don't have to explain yourself to me, but if you want to justify, you do whatever you want to do, guys. But I just do what I know. So share your thoughts, and if you know something better, I'll follow you. But yeah, this is what I've learnt over the years. So as I've said before, this is a used door, so I've got to try and make the best I can of it. And unfortunately, I've now got to put the hinges on the wrong side. So it should be 6 down, 9 up, and then centre, because life is always up, or 150, 225, whatever way you work. You see, I'm the generation that got caught in the middle. Cordless was just coming about, and it was like, oh, you can invest in cordless, or you don't have to, you can carry on with your 110. I bit the bullet. My apprenticeship and growing up, all my wages went on tools, literally all my wages. So let's get some hinges. We're literally reusing what we can reuse here, guys. Don't recommend it, but we do what we can for the customer. Right, so now then, hinges. I'll try and get you guys a better shot of this, but basically, I take my hinge, I lay it face down so the knuckle goes up to the door, then I'm placing my knife against the side of the hinge and just striking. I've obviously got the back taken out, so I don't have to worry about going too far, but sometimes you can't help it, you slip, but just do your best to like wet the wood up, make it swell and get rid of it or something. But when you look at doors and like someone's slipped and gone all the way across or something with the engineer square and then come all the way down the back, just looks unprofessional. Just got to try and be as neat as possible. But here we can only do what we can do. So that is that. I obviously router out mine. but I can equally do it like this if I need to. No good coming out of college being reliant on some cordless tools, because what are you going to do the day the power goes out? I sound like an old man now, don't I? I remember my mentors, my teachers telling me stuff like this. Hope you enjoyed that time lapse. I forgot to say, cue the music. Right, let's fix these hinges. Put some new screws in. So, let's get some screws in, guys. Nice. So that is hinges. We are going to fill these other bits in, guys, to try and give this door a fighting chance of looking half decent. But for the minute, I just want to know it fits. Keep putting my bloody hand in that filler. This is a little bit tight. Let's show you what's going on then, guys. So I use my little air bag, little air wedge, because we work smarter, not harder. And now, if I could not pick my phone up and find out where the pencil is, there it is. Gosh, mark that out. These bottom ones are always the hardest to do. You can never get in there to see it or get the right angle unless you're upside down, standing on your head. You just have to sort of feel for them. Right, so that is the. Get that pencil out of the way. Right, so that is the hinges marked out. Once we get the hinges marked out, we can swing it and just check it opens and closes and check our margins before we put the latch on. And also, I forgot to mention earlier, the smaller panels always go at the top. Take the valve knife. You can see our marks, and again, just flip the hinge upside down. Got to be careful here, guys, because you've got wet paint. Nice start from the back and drag forward, so that I don't go and do that thing when I flick out. Let's show you how easy this is now in the door, because I bet you guys don't do this at college. But you guys get set up with a lovely, nice, neat block or something in a jig.
Hands red, knuckles taped black. Pick my gloves up off the mat. Fighting's all I ever had.
These are not very sharp at all. That is my problem. You should always sharpen these before use, but I'm a man of speed. I get paid for achieving. but only for achieving quality. I'm not justifying people rushing around doing rough. I can sell slow quality. I can't sell fast shite. Or a better phrase for that is, I can take my time and still make money. I can't rush and then make a loss. Always what I'm saying is it's better to slow down, offer quality, than to rush around like a hooligan and not be able to charge for what you've done. Right, let's get this. This is a little trick that I like to do now. Right, here's my secret little tip. Let's get the airbag under here. Get you bounced over here. Blow you up. Phew, it's nearly hung already. So here's my little trick. Let's move you closer. Right. So here is my trick. I will cut that top hinge in. She's in there, drive. Yeah, I will get that top hinge in, and then once that's in, I then fix the bottom before I've even cut it out, and then that's in place exactly, so I don't have to go around guessing. Don't slip. I hate it when you slip. I can sometimes cheat, hold that door out of the way, but luckily that goes all the way through. But to be professional, I'm going to do it properly for you guys. It's not like it's a big heavy door. Scrape that out. So that is that, guys, that is that cut out. Let's hoover that up. Let's get the old door back on. Where are the screws? There's the screws. Nearly through those PH2s that I messed up with.
I never take doubt as a lesson. I never second guess it. Take negativity and reject it. I got my mind blind to rejection, so I'll be just fine. Don't be wasting any time.
This door lining ain't the neatest, but gotta make do, haven't we? Gotta make do. So let's try and make it look as pretty as we can.
I'm in motion, I'm obsessive like the ocean, I'm relentless. No promotion, still progressing, overdosing on these lessons.
We'll show you some, try and draw like a 3D model. We'll insert some clips to help you with swinging doors, but we'll also see how long we end up making these episodes, because I'm, as much as I like to think I am, maybe I'm not. You guys drop a comment. I am a world of information. I am a sponge to information. Give me a book. And I'll lose interest. Talk to me, get my hands doing something, you know what I mean? And I'm keen, I'm good at it. Certain bits of sports I'm all right at. Right, there we go, door is on. Good morning YouTube, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know where you are, I've just woken up. It's Sunday morning. I'm going to do this last bit of editing and then I've got the week ahead. Today's riddle is, I'm great for protection. You use your fingers to get me off. What am I? If you think you know the answer, drop your comment. Here comes the answer, so pause if you don't want me to say yet. The answer's gloves, guys. I'm great for protection. You use your fingers to get me off. What am I? The answer's gloves. Sorry that I'm splitting this video in two. I'm doing like swinging the door, and up next episode, it's going to be fitting the latch. But politely, if I put it all into one, you'd have about 50 minutes, maybe an hour to watch. Yeah, and that's a bit long, so I'm going to keep them to 20 minutes. I'm going to break this down. So that was swinging the door, an old door, So like when I'm saying, oh, that I'll have to do, like, it's what I mean by that is I can't change this an old house. I can't change this. The painting, the gloss looks like candles. Yeah, I've just got to make it look as nice as I can for the customer, because I want the customer to have lovely stuff. I would have normally probably gone for a new door, but the customer wanted the old door put back on, and I'm not here to tell people what to do. The customers can have whatever they want. Nicely, my customers just need to understand that, like, you're not going to get a new finish from second-hand parts and all of this sort of stuff. But no, that customer's sound. I'm waffling. So, yeah, that was today's riddle. I'm great for protection. You use your fingers to get me off. What am I? Gloves. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subscribed and ring the little bell for notifications so you get the uploads on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Peace. Bye-bye.